Hello, my loves. Happy weekend to you. Happy Saturday. I'm here with a collective reading for you to see what is up for the collective this weekend. All right, here we go. Collective energy. It is an all signs reading. I will pick out the signs and say the signs for you as they come out if I need to, or as it pertains to the story. Otherwise, you got to have your intuitive hat on and your tarot hat too. If you've been here long enough, you know what the cards are about, right? Here we go. For the collective, all signs. The cards are falling out. Ooh, okay. Collective, it's going to be a weekend of surprises for some of you. We've got the Knight of Swords charging straight into the Two of Cups. And I feel like, oh boy, do I feel it. I do. Oh no. Oh no, for some of you, it's not going to go well. No. For some of you, the person that comes in is going to be so clunky with their words. Okay, before we go any further, I'm just going to say be kind. Because I feel like this person that's coming toward you could be Libra, could be Gemini, could be Aquarius. The person that's coming towards you, I feel like they're going to be kind of clunky with their words. I feel like this is a person who's used to speaking in public. They're used to speaking in front of people. They don't mind when the light is on them. But for some reason, they have to come toward you and it feels intimidating. Yeah, this king in the reverse is not really thinking logically. He doesn't, when it comes to his heart, he really tries to make everything logical and find a pocket for everything and clean it all up and make it organized. And the truth is, his love is not that way. I feel like this king is coming out from behind this fear wall. But what I feel really is whoever is coming in, for some of you, it's going to work out, and for some of you, it's not. Because I think some of you have waited a very long time, and I think that you're done waiting. Yeah. I feel like it's been a really hard cycle for some of you in terms of feeling anxious, social anxiety, whatever label you want to paste on it, just not feeling like yourself. Yeah. Maybe you're feeling stifled. Because I feel like there is some information coming towards you, collective. For some of you, it is going to be an air sign or a water sign. Look, we got all three air signs here. Yeah, I have a feeling it's an air sign thing. Or it's just, really hard energy. Yeah, I feel like you've been worried about this day. I feel like whoever's coming into you, collective, is going to tell you about these feelings that they have. They're going to tell you that they choose you. Things are falling apart here again. This one fell out. We shall take it. We got the Queen of... Ooh, they're both in the reverse. Okay. Yikes. For some of you, it is going to be yikes. I'm just saying. For some of you, it's going to be a really hard conversation. For some of you, this is the end of the cycle. 9 and 1 is 10, right? The Queen carries one, and the Knight of Swords carries one as well. I feel like somebody is coming in to close the cycle. For some of you, it is going to be this kind of cycle. Queen in the reverse. Nah, bruh, you took too long. How come you took so long to come here? Why were you taking so long? What held you up? Yeah. And some of you are going to ask those questions and say, I understand it took you so long because you didn't really know how to choose your words. And I understand that you're in here trying to say what you're trying to say to me. So let's just start at the beginning. So I feel like for some of you, you are the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Or for some of you, this person's coming in to tell you they've been divorced and that they're in love with you. Because the Queen of Swords, to me, is the divorcee. And when she's in the reverse, she's not easy to deal with. She's got harsh words for everyone. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow. The Lovers is in the center. Someone has had a realization. Page of Swords and the Lovers. After taking in all the information that they had about you, they've made a decision. I see that raised sword as the aha moment. I see it as the epiphany. Yeah. The person who's the student has been learning long enough. They feel like they have enough information about the situation to move forward. So I think that this king who is in reverse, whether you are the feminine or the masculine, this king who is in reverse here, I feel like is someone who has had an epiphany. And because he's had an epiphany, I say he because there's a man on the card, but we are not reading meat suits. We are reading energy predominantly male and predominantly female here. Or sorry, predominantly feminine, predominantly masculine. So I feel as though with the Page of Swords that someone is coming in who really now sees you for who you are, which is the deep soul connector or the twin flame, whatever name you want to give it. When the two of Cups and the Lovers come up in the same reading, for me, that's, yeah, it's hands down. I now see you clearly. I see who you are. So I feel as though there is or could be someone, for those of you who are going to allow this person to come forward and talk to you about it, because I feel it's all about communication. And I feel there is going to be one thing standing between you and your person, and that is the ex, whether they are feminine or masculine, because these two are both in the reverse. So I feel like this person is coming from an environment of harsh words, and that may be why the king is on his head and the queen as well, because these two have not been getting along for a very long time, the king and the queen in reverse. This is, when they're both in the reverse, it's kind of off with your head. Yeah, it's like slamming doors, silent treatment, then I'm screaming, then it's silent treatment. It's, you know, name calling, character assassination. Like, these two are not to be together. But I feel like this king, because he learned the lesson of this Queen of Swords in reverse, this kind of energy, I feel like this king has now had a realization that, yeah, he doesn't want to wait anymore, and he doesn't want to be sad anymore. Doesn't want to be sad or nervous or anxious anymore. He just wants to do what's on his heart. And what is on the heart of this matter is the Lovers. Wow. Yeah, I feel there's an ex somewhere, y'all. And this person wants to come in to talk to you about it, but I feel like they're really being watched by the ex, or I feel like it's the ex that is between, you know, it's between the Two of Cups and the Lovers. I feel like because she's facing the Two of Cups, I feel like it's this feminine is the divorcee. Took a long time. Lots of thinking going on here. Wow. Lots of thinking. And burdens and endings of cycles. Whew. So this king, I feel this king and this queen, these two thought that they were soulmates. And it might be so, but they might be karmic, right? They might have felt as though the other was a soulmate because these two look alike, speak alike, right? Like they have, you know, they're both highly intelligent. They mirror each other in a way, but I feel like it was a karmic situation, because I feel as though that the Emperor only pulls out the King of Swords when he has something or someone that he has to get harsh with. And I think the whole situation between those two is terrible. So I think that this ex is going to stand in the way somehow between you and the Emperor. And we have someone who is unburdening their heart and is going to close a cycle of watching. This person has been watching you. We've been talking about that in many of the readings. This is a time of watching because we are in Mercury retrograde, and some of those people are coming back, whether you want them to in the comments or not. Some of them are going to present themselves, and then you'll get to make a decision as to how you're going to go forward with it. But this Eight of Swords, like look, 8, 10, 10, this is ending of cycles. And, you know, 8 and 1 is, or 9 and 1 is 10. We've got 8, 9, 10. We've got so many cycles ending at the same time. And I feel like this Emperor has realized that his time is not best spent in the King of Swords in the reverse energy. I think this Emperor just needs to move on. And that's what he's trying to do. So, Yeah, it's time. The divine timing is here in the upright, saying that it's okay. It's time to go. And if it is an emperor we're speaking to, and the emperor is Aries, you don't have to be Aries, but understand the emperor is an energy, right? And the emperor is all of the kings, very wise, usually the president or the vice president or the CEO or the bean counter, the accountant, the actuary, someone who holds high esteem in a corporate workplace, or they own their own business. They run their own corporation. So what I feel is going on here is it's time for the emperor to move forward. I think that maybe that cutting out the Queen of Swords was really probably the last lesson that had to be learned in order to be able to move forward. We always talk about lessons for sure with the swords, right? Because they are words, communications, connections, and all those things we should be taking in as lessons. Some of them we're not ready for at the time, but some will land really hard for us, and that'll cause us to do some shadow work, but we'll figure it out eventually. I feel like there is someone here who's been very burdened in the mind and just carrying a lot of heavy energy. Yeah, not being able to take action on anything else. So these burdens are going to be dropped because the card of healing is right here. Yeah, I feel like you're, I don't know who you identify here as, but I feel like if your heart was broken, I feel like this is what is going to change it, whether you're feminine, masculine. There is going to be victory here. I feel like these people know each other because I see the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands to me is not only about victory and coming through the fight, coming through the war, and being looked well upon by your peers. People are celebrating you coming back home, or whenever you go to the workplace, you're the person that people enjoy having in the room. I feel like this person is the person that wants victory. They could be a fire sign, don't have to be. Could also be a fixed sign. We have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius here as well in the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is fortunate things. It is attached to the planet of Jupiter. It's the abundance, right? The Emperor is about to step out, wants victory, I feel, with someone that matches the description of the person that is the person. Yeah. I think that this Emperor is the one that's going to be taking action toward this, leaping toward the lover here. Whether you are feminine or masculine, you could be the Emperor if it's all on you, because it is all on the Emperor. Yeah. This time when the Emperor comes to you, for those of you who have known the Emperor, wow, look at that. Wow. For those of you who are thinking that it's an emperor that's coming forward, what I feel like is happening here is that I feel that somebody, did get divorced, became single, but and they know that you're the soulmate. They know that you feel like home, and you feel like it's amazing when they're with you. That's how they feel. But I feel as though somebody here feels they can't come forward until they're single. So with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, it makes me feel like things need to be a little more sorted before this all kicks off here. And this person, to them, sorted means that they're completely divorced. And maybe not separated, but divorced. If it came up in the reverse, it might be separated, but no, it feels like divorce. But I feel like you have a friendship with this person is what I wanted to say. Not necessarily, I don't feel like it's that this whole thing is going on for two people who have known each other and dated each other in the past. It feels platonic. It feels friendship-like. And that's what I see here. I feel like there was just really kind words, spoken or said between you, that you two maybe are in groups that also are in groups, friends of friends of friends, and that's how you meet. Maybe you met this person and then just drifted apart. This person's coming back, I believe, and this person is going to be single this time when they come back. We have the Hanged Man. This person's been thinking about you nonstop. Nonstop. Trying to look at this situation from any other possible angle. I feel that the Emperor is trying to protect someone, trying to protect you if you're the feminine or the masculine. I feel like the Emperor has not come forward because he's trying to protect you from the Queen. Yeah. So that's what it feels like. It feels like there is some energy here that this Queen, he knows, with the 8 of Swords and the Queen in the reverse, I feel like the Emperor knows that the Queen has said some things to him that have lingered till now, like years and years later. So he is trying to, or she is trying to spare you that. Yeah. They want to drop the burdens and end the cycle with this person before they can come to you as the Emperor. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's how I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are interested in a private reading, please look below. There is a yellow dot. You can click there for Wizio. My readings there begin at $40. I'm going to go for now. Thank you for viewing. Bye-bye.